Hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope you're having a great month, a great day, a great week. So I want to give this video a little bit of context. By the way, if you are new here, I am Melanie and I do a variety of videos. Please feel free to go back. I just do bits of everything. So the context that I'm going to give about this video is I ended up in hospital for over a week. I was severely unwell. Obviously, to get admitted to hospital these days, you have to be unwell. I did get taken in an ambulance. Everything was quite traumatic, and my health did decline whilst I was in hospital. And I quickly will say, and I have said, I did videos like what I took to hospital and what I needed extra. There's like 2 videos up from weeks ago. I mean, I don't know how many weeks. I don't think it was that many weeks. I basically thought I'd be out the same day because it was like 3 in the morning when I got there, something like that, 3:33 in the morning. The first clip you'll see was where I went, because I didn't go into like A&E. Well, I did go in the entrance, the ambulance entrance. I got taken straight to another unit, and I wasn't waiting too long, and then I ended up in where I was. If you want to know why the police were there, they had someone there who they had to stay with because they'd got injured, potentially whilst they were with the police. And basically the police had witnessed an event involving someone being very unwell and then proceeded to take the mick out of, joke about what they'd witnessed. And I just thought it was wrong, but then again, obviously, you know what I know about certain police officers, not them particular. I'm not surprised, but I just think if someone's really unwell and you witness something involving them being unwell, you shouldn't even discuss it, let alone have a bit of a joke about it, because one day you might be that unwell. Anyway, that's why I was filming. Well, I wasn't filming because of that, because that had happened before that event. I was just like, do you know when you're there and you're just like, I don't know what to do, like, I want to lie down, I can't lie down, I'm sat on a chair, I'm attached to a drip, and I'd really like to lie down because it was like 5 in the morning or whatever it was, and I was exhausted, and at least I was sat down, at least I wasn't in the waiting room because those chairs were worse. Not that I was sitting on anything amazing. And yeah, I just mainly started to film out of just like, I'm exhausted, I need to do something, but I'm really unwell, so it's not like I can do anything else. But I didn't really film that much, and I basically tried to film 1 clip a day, and they're all boring. Like, you'll just be like, what the hell, like, she's literally just sat there, or like, I basically sat down the entire time. But yeah, it was just something to do. I think there was like a day or 2 where I didn't film, but I think there might have been a day where I filmed like twice, and it's just random clips of nothingness, but it was something. And I was too unwell and on a lot of medication to even think of filming anything other than what I filmed. Like, I could have done something better, well, maybe not, I mean, yeah. So I thought I'll just put a video together, but this isn't like the story time of why I ended up in hospital. This is just random clips that I've got on my phone, basically, of nothing. But obviously I did get admitted, and I didn't plan on getting admitted. I didn't even plan to go to hospital. Like, I didn't plan anything. And maybe I'll do a story time. Like, if you know me, you know why I ended up in hospital, because I've already said. But obviously, publicly, I've not said anything. But even publicly, I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of things. But I will say the harassment and crimes against me by people who live on my street has impacted me, and was partially to blame for the reason why I was as unwell as I was and I'm still unwell because I've not been allowed to recover since returning from hospital. So there's your context. The video's boring. You literally, like I said, I start off in the first place and then go to the next part where I'm sat with my feet up because someone basically hooked me up big time, knowing that I'd been up all night, knowing that I was fed up with waiting rooms and I was absolutely exhausted, and they wanted to put me at ease and make me comfortable. So they hooked me up big time, and I'll be forever grateful for everything that they did for me that day because it was really hard for me and they were amazing with me. And then on the very same day, you see me go up to the ward where I'm on the bed. You can see the blanket folded up at the bottom. So those first 3 ones, like the first place, the second place, and the third place, are all basically the same day, probably in the morning. I can't remember. I don't think I went up to the ward in the morning though. I think it was just after lunchtime. There is more clips. I've just basically thought I'm not going to put all those clips as one video because they're just boring anyway. And yeah, that is it. Context on the most random video ever. Don't forget to subscribe unless you just want to watch me because you don't know me but you've been told about me because I'm being harassed by someone that you know and you want to watch my videos, but like, have you not, like, sure, if people got better things to do with the time, but obviously not. But have a great day and thank you so much for watching.